Question to the Honourable Marama Davidson.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. To the Prime Minister, e tautoko ana ia I ngā kōrero me ngā mahi katoa a tōna kāwanatanga.
Yes, and especially our $30 million investment in conservation, which is designed to boost biodiversity and also tourism across New Zealand. Our tourism industry thrives on our very strong natural assets, and it's critical that we continue to invest in those assets. And I thank Minister Potaka for doing exactly that. And that's why it's fantastic to see a range of investments being made up and down and across the country throughout the conservation estate. These are evidences that we can actually grow tourism. We're going to continue to do that.
How can he be proud of that $30 million funding announcement for conservation tourism when in the past year alone the Department of Conservation has been forced to make $47.2 million in cuts, so that overall this announcement doesn't even cover the hole that this government created?
Well, I'm actually incredibly proud of that investment, and I'd hope that that member would get behind it. Surely the member's saying yes to $30 million going in for this particular task.
Will he commit to more funding for DOC in Budget 2025 in light of recent information concluding the department would need $2.3 billion annually to protect biodiversity?
You'll have to wait to the budget.
One more.
Does he think a $30 million announcement is sufficient, considering that tourism on public conservation land alone is worth around $3.4 billion a year?
I'm sure there's more that we can do, but it's a great start, and I hope the member would encourage it and be thankful for it.
The Honourable David Seymour.
Does the Prime Minister agree with the member that spending more money is a goal in itself, or does he alternately believe that the government's objective is to get greater value out of spending less money, just as every firm, farm and families had to for the last few years?
That's exactly right. It's all about value for money, and that's what we're doing.
Why is he comfortable with his government only investing a mere 0.88% of the value of tourism on conservation land at the same time as it is enabling more mining in Aotearoa?
Well, I reject those two things and those two legs to that question, but what I'd just say in respect to the investment in the conservation area, I'm proud of our investment. We've done a good job making sure we open up a new great walk, the Hump Ridge track. That's fantastic. We've got some protection cross-party around the Hauraki Gulf protection. We've reopened Cathedral Cove. That's all good stuff.
Does he expect this loose change announcement to distract the New Zealand public from the fact that his government continues to put commercial interests over protecting te taiao for future generations?
And in that question, you have it, don't you? That's exactly the mentality. It's just loose change, $30 million. Well, actually, it's the taxpayers' money. We're getting value for money. We want to grow our economy so we can invest more in the environment.